Time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And guys, the Yankees have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a three-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Mike Mussina will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here is Sean Green, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Toronto, the right fielder, Sean.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired. 2 down now. 2 down, no one on base. And here comes the Babe. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Trent Thornton starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Striding in is Derek Jeter, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Up next, Bernie Williams. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. Bichette is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Stepping up is Jimmy Fox. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
George Springer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
3-1 to him now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Williams calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. First pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. He went deep in the contest last night. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit in the air to left field. There to play it is the Babe. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Fox is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Tim Raines is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. First offering. Bo Bichette is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Boggs gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. The average right at 280 coming in. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
1-1 the count. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Soriano gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hit sharply on the ground. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in once again is Babe Ruth. Struck out in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back at the track. The wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Martinez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, it'll be Derek Jeter, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. One out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. The 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike, count.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, Tino.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And that brings up Tino Martinez. And now the first pitch. Line drive base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So they can't make any. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopped at third. Boggs has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flew out last time up. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out. So next to hit is Bo Bichette, grounded out in his last at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yankees, the left fielder.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. Here he comes on 2-0. Little tapper down the first baseline. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Tim Raines, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. That misses. 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far.
Now
but
back,
after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next, here is Alfonso Soriano, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
To Fox, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher.
And that's in there for strike
7.
1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Reese McGuire goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Sean Green comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
1 ball, 1
1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This is skied out toward right. Green waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. So now here is Bernie Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Boggs takes his lead at third with 1 away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in next, Cecil Fielder struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. And now here is Babe Ruth. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Canseco is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jimmy Fox. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. On its way is pitch number 75, fouled away. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jimmy Fox goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ernest Cabrera will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 98. Ernest.
First delivery to him.
Cabrera.
Jose Canseco is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ruth is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Tim Raines, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pitch on the way. To 1-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired.
Leading off to the bullpen, the designated hitter.
First pitch on the way. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Williams is right there, one down. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He bounced out last time up, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball just inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Nestor Cortes Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
65, Nestor Cortes Jr.
At the plate. Now, Alan Trammell is up off the bench 71. As he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 294. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next, it'll be Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now into the box, Tino Martinez. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Third base, number 71.
Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Reese McGuire is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Trammell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. Tyler Thornburg enters to do the pitching in best case.
Number 49, Tyler Thornburg.
First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Darryl Strawberry will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Here's the first pitch to him, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Tim Raines comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And another throw over. Runner back safely. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Fouled off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And a relay home, and the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat. A
1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mike Mussina earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors.